What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I haven't really been active lately. I apologize for that. Just really focusing on option plays. Haven't really been trading penny stocks as of lately, but I do have two penny stocks in this video. One play that was trading at $12 just in the beginning of the year and is now trading at 0.005. So could this one have a potential dead cat bounce? It's very likely, as this one is backed by retail and getting around 500 million to 1 billion in volume every single day, and has a very big situation that is about to happen. And so this one, I could see this one running either on Friday or Monday of next week. And I'm going to tell you exactly why this is possible and why this is a play that you have to watch as of right now. I have one stock that's trading at 1 cent that is about to have a reverse split at 4:01 p.m. today. So right when the market closes, this one will have a reverse split and the float will be minimized, and this one has a lot of volume. So once that happens, this is a play to look at that might have a big run because it's backed by retail and just trending. And I'm also going to be talking about some of the plays that I'm holding right now, and some of these I already made a lot of money on, but some of these I am holding and buying up any dips and holding in 2024. The Feds just left their rates unchanged just recently, and we could have potential rate cuts coming in 2024. We'll just have to see how that goes and how the overall market goes. But I think a lot of these plays will make you a lot of money, and I am loading up on a lot of these stocks. So make sure you watch the entire video and drop a quick like if you are enjoying this content, and let's just jump into it. First play I want to talk about that is having a reverse split at market close today is ticker GMBL. This is one I called last video, went up around 50%, and I told you guys a RS would likely happen very soon. That's exactly what happened. It was down 40% yesterday, I believe. And as of right now, I don't know if this is right. Let me look on Webull real quick. But this one is down 12% pre-market and was down 40% yesterday. So a very big drop. Was this an overreaction? But this is still one that's, got around 500 million volume yesterday. And we could see a run post split once this does happen, and after hours we'll have to see. But keep in mind, this one is a stock that has recently had reverse split after reverse split, it looks like, but they are approved a 1-for-400 reverse stock split of the company's common stock. So the outstanding share count will be reduced, and this one could see a run as it does get a lot of volume and should have a lot of volume today as well. So I would want to secure profits if this one does go up. So this is one that you really have to watch, ticker GMBL. It's 9:17 right now. Market opens in 15 minutes and already has around 10 or 15 million in total volume. And this is just one to watch, after hours. And if it does go up in after hours, I would get out immediately. Like I said, it's post RS. More dilution is probably on the way, or offering something like that. So we'll just have to see what happens. But this one was trading at $24 in the beginning of the year, went down. I believe this is their second or third RS, could be wrong. But looking at ticker BETS, could this one have a potential dead cat bounce? It actually is not likely, and I'm going to tell you why. I said in the beginning of the video it could. You never know, but it is the 5th consecutive day of this one trading under 1 cent. So what does that mean? After 5 trading days consecutively, they will be forced to do a RS, or at least that's what that looks like what will happen. To call this one out at 3 cents or just around here, 3 or 4 cents, it went all the way up to 10 cents. Called that one out, and I told you guys to get out immediately. I told you that, I posted it, and this one has been in a bloodbath ever since. Heavy manipulation, you can see with all these orders that you've probably been watching. If you are watching this one, I told you guys you should have got out right here, and that they would have offering and probably a RS, because I don't think they will get any kind of extension with their split history and everything going on with the company. But this is one to watch, as it is the 5th day and it should close under 1 cent for the 5th day unless something crazy happens. But that's very unlikely at this point. So this is just one to watch because it could have a RS coming on Monday or Friday. And once that does happen, this one is even more trending than ticker GMBL. So once this one does happen, we could see a potential play post RS, and that's what we're looking at with ticker BETS. This is one that I have been covering lately, and I told you guys what was going on with it. And just today is very big, and if they just announce any news, this one has just been bleeding for like the last week or two, just going down 20%, 10-20% every single day. So could this one have a dead cat bounce? I'm not really sure, but once they do announce the RS, it could have, probably will go down even more, or a lot of people actually expect it. So we'll just have to see what happens. And this is a post RS play as well, because this one has been diluting very heavily. They do have some toxic warrants and everything like that. But I believe they can't even exercise those for a while post RS, or it won't be right away. So looking at this one, same kind of situation as GMBL, probably will have a RS coming Friday, or something should be announced with that tomorrow. One of my favorite plays as of right now that I'm loading up on and I think will make you a lot of money in 2024. Ticker PYPL, PayPal Holdings Inc. Now this one is extremely discounted in my opinion, and as long as the overall market continues to be decent and improve, we'll have to see how it goes going into next year. But this is one that I am loading up on, has some $60 calls. I made a lot of money on. I'm actually continuously adding to this position right here. Pre-market up 1%, trading at $62.50. I think this one can easily hit $70 in the next month or two, and in 2024 could potentially hit $100 plus. We really need to work on some cost reductions. They still have a lot of users. They have some very big name competitors like Cash App, which is SQ right here, and that's a very big competitor. But they just really need to implement some cost reductions and really focus on making their business good again and updating it and just keeping it relevant. And that's what I want to see, some crypto updates and stuff like that, but mainly some cost reductions and improving their profitability is their main concern with ticker PYPL. And did have a big wall here around the $60 level, which was a big resistance level that it struggled to get past, but it did break through that. And next level is to break this $64 resistance right here, and there is actually a gap to fill right here, just around $67. But next stop would be to break out right here. And then, we could easily get pushed to the $70 level or near that, or even go beyond that. So we'll have to see what happens. Bill, this is one of my favorite plays for 2024. I think it can easily hit, $100 plus in 2024 and even $70 plus, within the next month or two or in January of 2024. The $60 resistance will turn into support, and then we will start making our way to the $70 level as soon as it breaks around $65 plus is the next stop we need to hold above. And then, there's still a gap to fill right here, so we can keep an eye on that. But I think $70 plus is easily obtainable in the short term. Ticker NVDA. This is one that I think if it does break 500 and hold, we could see a potential run. But doesn't, just got rejected off a double top right here, and could go down. But it didn't really break this level right here and hold like I wanted it to. It did break, but it didn't hold. So that's what I was looking at here, and it didn't hold. So I did not want to get in this play as of right now. Got rejected right here. Could have shorted it or done some put options right here. This one does break and hold, over $500 and holds there for a day. This one could potentially run, and we'll see how that one goes. But I'm not really interested in this one right now, just on my watch list. I actually have some calls in ticker AMZN. And why did I do this? Because it actually broke a level on the weekly. This is a long hold for me, ticker AMZN. I was trying to see if it would break this 150 resistance this level has been battling, kept getting rejected on, and it was a support way back here on the weekly. You can see this is a key level that it broke out of, and just with everything going on in the market, this is a play I am holding. Even though it is at a 52-week high, I am still confident in this play. Always you make your own decisions. This is just what I'm doing. That doesn't mean you should do it, but you can see it did break this level right here that it was struggling to break around 150 and went over. So this is a play that I do have calls on that I think will make me some money. We'll just have to see. Could be wrong, but that's just what I'm doing with ticker AMZN. My last video is I've been telling you should be loading up on Bitcoin and Bitcoin type of stocks like this, and I actually called CLSK at $4.60, and it went all the way up as of right now to $11. So well over a 100% gainer called on this channel once again. Ticker CLSK actually reached $12 when I called it out at $4.60. So actually 3x'd since I called it out. But you can see right here, just 4 weeks ago I called this one at $4, and now it is trading at $11. And just Bitcoin mining plays, and you should just be loading up on Bitcoin as of right now, as all these ETFs do are expected to have approval, or we should get some news with that early next year or early in January. So within a month or two, we could see some news. Then we had the Bitcoin halving, and this would actually, this does get approved. It'll put trillions of dollars into Bitcoin. And, like I keep saying, when gold had their first ETF years and years ago, gold actually 3x'd, or you went up around 300%. So can that happen to Bitcoin? Never know. It could easily go up. And I think Bitcoin, if these ETFs do get approved, it will be very big. And then we have the Bitcoin halving just a few months after that. So a lot of big news with Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining plays. And I've actually been making more off Bitcoin mining plays than Bitcoin itself. So that's something to look at. CLSK is still one of my favorite Bitcoin plays if it does continue to go up. SK, you can see on the daily, they have some very strong resistance back just under $8, and I think we have a potential to reach this level again if Bitcoin does start trending up. And I can see this one going up, trading at $4.60 as of right now. I told you guys on that video that this level right here, this big resistance at $7.50, and just around that level. We also have this bullish engulfing candle right here, and we closed over. I actually made a specific video on this. You can go watch it, but you know, we had a bullish engulfing candle right here, and it closed over this resistance as Bitcoin was going up. And I told you guys you should absolutely load up, and you know, I called this one at $4.60, went all the way up to $11, just right at $12. So pretty much a 200% gainer called. So 2024, we're gonna have a really big year, and I just want you guys to keep focusing on taking profits, and I will see you guys on the next video.